Okay, so I'm going to talk about metric-driven Kaizen, but more about that later. First of all, I want to do some audience participation. Now, I thought you might be a bit shy, so instead of asking for volunteers, what I've done is I've written a program. All right, and this program is going to read from Eventbrite, and it's going to pick 2 people out at random. All right. Okay. So here we go. It's a bit flaky, sorry, let's try again. Okay, well, would you believe it? Steve, come on. Yes, he is. Come on. Come on, Ash. Right. Okay, so, first of all, yeah, you can, yes, whatever you do.
There's a bit I missed off this.
So, first of all, it's an important feature of the talk.
I'm not looking at a knob, am I? Thanks, mate.
Excellent. And you're going to need a you're going to need a glass of water.
I'm in Gryffindor.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to explain how work in progress affects the flow of work through a system using just water and orange juice. This could go spectacularly wrong. Okay. So these guys are representing 2 different software development teams in 2 different organisations. Ash's team, they're kind of switched on. They know about limiting work in progress. Steve's team, well, it's kind of a traditional organisation, so they're kind of like, you know, we just want stuff done, right? So they've got loads of work in progress, right? So here we go. So there's a little bit of work in progress for you.
I see you're using the Harrogate water.
Yes, only the best for you, Steve. There we go, and no, maybe a little bit more. There we go. So Steve's got quite a bit more work in progress there. Okay, so the orange juice. This is a really important feature that you guys need to deliver for me, okay? So this will deliver, for every day it's in production, £1,000, okay? All right. So let's put a little bit in Ash's. There we go. And in there, if you just want to hold them up and see what's happening. So the cordial's getting mixed in with all the other water that's in there, which is exactly what would happen with work, isn't it? Because if you have lots of work in progress, you're going to end up with queues of unfinished work, and you're going to be context switching all the time. So now you guys are going to simulate delivering the work, okay? And you can do that by drinking the water. So first of all, Ash. So it's very important though, 1 mouthful of water is 1 day, okay? So you can't just swig it all back, all right? So Ash, if you want to go first. Yeah. That was pretty weak. You were supposed to do that in 1 go, I'll be honest. Excellent. 1 day, everyone. Brilliant. Right. Okay. All right, Steve, if you want to go. Now, first of all, before you drink that, this is a traditional organisation, so they like to put their developers under pressure, all right? So, Steve, come on, Steve, we're all counting on you. You need to deliver that feature, all right? Go on. Okay, that's 1 day. Come on, you're not going fast enough. Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve.
Work longer.
3 days. All right. I'll be honest, I thought it might take him a little bit longer, but there we go. All right, that's it. Thanks, guys. You can go back and we'll talk about what just happened. And you can even keep the hats. Yeah. Okay, so what on earth did we just see? What on earth did we just witness? Okay, so Little's Law. Or maybe more like mine. Little's Law. So the more work we have in a system, the less work is going to flow through that system, because we're going to have queues of unfinished work and we're going to be context switching between them. We also saw that if we limit work in progress, we're going to improve the way that we deliver value, because if you saw that Ash, he delivered that really important feature straight away. So that was in production for 3 days compared to Steve, so he got £3,000, whereas Steve, well, we didn't get any value to the end, so Steve was more like this graph over here. And lastly, we saw Deming's 95-5. So Deming said that 95% of the performance of an organisation is actually due to the system, and only 5% is due to individuals. So it didn't matter how much pressure I put Steve under. They had too much work in progress, so he was never going to be able to compete with Ash. So I know what you're thinking, that's all very well in theory with orange juice and water, but wouldn't it be great if you had an example from the real world that kind of proved this stuff worked? Well, just so happens. Oh, I forgot to say that. So yeah, let's measure the flow of work rather than individuals. So this is a cumulative flow diagram from a team I started working with in around June. So it's a brand new team, some new developers on there, some people brought from around the organisation. So what we're looking at, so if you look at this black area here, that's all the work that they've got done since they started up as a team, and all the different colours is work in progress at different states. So some of it's in dev, some of it's in test, some of it's been released. So you probably see that actually this team has more work in progress at this point than work they've actually got done, right? So maybe we need to do something about that. So this is what happened. That's where we were when the team was forming. You can see the kind of direction we're heading in, kind of over here somewhere. So we decided to do something. We try that again. So we decided we would limit work in progress. So you can see we kind of purged some of the items. Some of them we left in there, but it took a little while. And then we got to there, which is about where we felt we'd balanced work in progress with the capacity of the team. And you can see the uplift in throughput that we managed to achieve. So with all that work in progress, we were going there. We limited work in progress. We went up there. So quite a significant difference. But you can also see, how am I doing? Okay, better hurry up. So you can also see the relationship between work in progress and cycle time, which is exactly what Steve and Ash demonstrated with the cups of orange juice. So back to what my talk was supposed to be about, metric-driven Kaizen. So what's Kaizen? It's this Japanese word. It literally means change good, but what it's really talking about is this culture of continuous improvement. So everybody is coming in the morning thinking, how are we going to improve things today? And the metrics that we have, so cumulative flow, flow efficiency, velocity, cycle time, all of this stuff, measurements of the system, they've become really important parts of our sort of Kaizen culture. So people are coming in, they're thinking about what the metrics are showing, they're running experiments, they're changing the way they work, and they're seeing the impact of that in the metrics, exactly like we kind of saw there. But also, on top of that, the different teams have become interested in what each other are doing. So, for example, when we had that success with limiting work in progress, people from other teams got interested in that, said, how did you manage that? Oh, well, we limited work in progress. Oh, maybe we should try that as well. And we've got all kinds of practices just like that that are kind of cross-pollinating around the business because we're making them really visible. And these stats are, they're not targets, they're just a mirror for what's happening in our teams. And that is metric-driven Kaizen.